Very happy Tuesday to y'all. Splash was going to run twice.
The what?
I hit the button, but I don't know. Hey, this is P over here.
M over there.
Patricia.
Mariah.
And together,
we are PM Artist Studio.
Look at P. She's got her crazy, crazy hunting shirt. I don't know what she's going to go hunting for, but...
Well, I don't have... I
supplies.
save a lot of power on lights. I don't have to turn them on when I go in the room.
Alrighty, well, let's say hello to everyone, and then I can do some announcements. We got kind of an exciting one here in a minute, but let's go to the participants. Don't remember that I don't know that you were here unless you say hello in the chat, and then it tells me over there in the participants that this person is here. Do turn your chat to live chat, so that way you'll be able to be, you know, in the know when you need to know. Otherwise, you're going to kind of go,
What's going on?
Chat seems weird. If the chat seems weird, that's one thing. Otherwise, we're just weird. that happens too. So, a hello to Ann Lover, Carrie Griffiths, Colleen, Daniela. Hello, welcome, Daniela. We have Colleen, Daniela, Darcy, Dana, Deb, Diane, Fran on the Edge, Gina. Hello, Ginger. We have Jacqueline and okay, see more popping in there. We got Barbara O'Neill, hello. She popped in there. I think Candy popped in. We've got Jacqueline, Joni, Judy P. Kim Polton, Carla, Kathy, Mary Ann, Mary Ellen, Maxine, Miriam, Nisi, Nightbot. Remember, Nightbot's the one you want to watch for in the chat. He drops lots of information prompted by our mods. Panka, Sherry. We've got the SHARY and the SHEE or SHERRIE. Cherry. And Susan Dufresne. Alright, if I missed you, it wasn't on purpose. It is just simply that chat moves along there, and I'll catch you later. Tell me, hey Mariah, say hello. And I will. Alright, the announcements. As always, or each month, I don't know. I'm still just kind of blah about this giveaway thing. I mean, I know it's exciting for you guys and everything, but I felt like kind of that, like when we did the big giveaways, they were just a little bit more fun. I don't know. If you guys are having fun with it, then I'm having fun with it, but just seemed like doing the comment thing and all that was a little bit more fun. Something to think about. Anyway, we do have a $100 giveaway. And what you have to do is you have to be over there, Makers. And then you have to grab one of our stream links, put it in there, say what you were inspired by, and then you get an entry. If you want to know more about it, Nightbot will drop a link to a blog, little post that gives all of the details on how to do that. We have the November header thing going on. That is also in the Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artists Facebook group. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then you should probably head over to Facebook and figure that out if you want to be a part of many of the things we do. I kicked the box over here. That's what that was. It wasn't a cat. Because I haven't put it away yet.
Oh.
Yeah. We have the tag swap that is in full effect. I think everybody has caught up with their partners. P finally figured out that the tag swap and the postcard thing, two different things. Poor girl. She came to me with some questions. I was like, I think you're merging them. You got two different things.
I thought we were doing Halloween postcards. And
so yeah, that's one thing. And then
I guess I was doing Halloween postcards. Everybody else was doing something else.
No, they're Halloween postcards. See, she still doesn't quite.
I don't know when I'm supposed to show them either. I didn't
Just
find
whenever.
that information.
Just whenever.
Okay.
But I'll help you with that. I thought it might be kind of fun if we take them out into the graveyard and take their picture out there. Because we decorate
next to the skeletons?
Yeah, since we decorate them. And then this coming Tuesday is going to also, 1 week from today, we will have a big announcement thing. So that's not going to happen until then. But then on Thursday, this
week,
coming Thursday, special guest Isabella Rushing will be here to teach y'all something. Here's the supply list. Are you ready? Get your pens and papers. I'll pause for a moment and read chat.
Hey, and she was very specific about this.
Oh, yeah. She's watching a lot of how-to videos.
Really.
She's learning how to how-to.
I mean, she can't. That child might not be able to read, but I'll tell you what, she's amazing at figuring out where she needs to go on that YouTube stuff.
Oh, and we'd like to see our decorations, so we can take the postcards out there. We don't have them fully up because we don't really do the full thing until the week of, but we've got kind of the basics up, so I think that'll be fun. Okay. Kathy M is working on some ATCs, the trading cards. I think next month might be trading card. I don't know. Joni's in charge of the swap. Judy is in charge of the header thing. And then the postcards, that is Paula. So those are the people to look for in Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artists Facebook group.
But now the postcards, we don't send those to anybody. We just post them.
That is correct.
Unless we want to send them to
yes,
somebody.
And then that's on you to, coordinate with whomever. I believe
Okay.
that's the deal. Okay. Hello, Gretchen. And hello, Laura. All right. Here's the list of supplies that you will need according to Izzy. You need some background prints, like just gel prints or just even background papers, things of that nature.
Doesn't have to be elaborate. Just something on there.
Yeah, here, do you want to show the ones that she had picked out or whatever? I think that's what.
Yeah, she helped me put these together. Okay, this is hers. This is her example. Isn't that adorable?
Okay. Thank you, Darcy.
All right, so she went through and told me all the colors to use, and these are the ones that she's going to use. And then I went ahead and put a little bit of the, and she loved that. I got her permission to do all of this.
Yeah.
And I wanted to keep this one for myself, but she wouldn't let me. It was her favorite after I told her I really wanted it.
Yeah, she picks up on that. She's like, oh, you really? Okay.
Yes. All right, go on with your supply list.
So then the second thing that you will need, kind of two things. You need a black marker or a white marker, maybe both, depending on, however many you plan on doing, but in contrasting colors.
Yes, sometimes you will need a dark color, and sometimes you will need a
All right, the
lighter color.
These next two are pretty hilarious. You need to bring your imagination.
This is what she said.
And you need to be confident. So, isn't that beautiful? That's my baby. She says, so that's A, B, C, and D. And she wanted to go on. We said, let's keep it simple.
She was really into this alphabetically enumerating.
Yes.
Our whole problem is how we're going to get her out of here once we get her started.
And I will tell you this, guys. I have a few packets that she has made up. So, if you are placing orders and you put it in the special instructions that you would like an Izzy packet, I think I have 3 or 4. And there's some good ones. Because she even came and asked me, she said, I need more stuff to put in this. So I had to give up some of my stuff to make her happy. Because she's at home for fall break.
Yeah, and everybody's we're starting to worry seriously about summer.
It's Tuesday. Okay, so there we go. Oh, Anne, you got one. No worries. Anne said I missed asking because Anne placed an order yesterday. So yeah, no, you got one. Absolutely. I had held on to one for you anyway because she had some from a previous set. So
yes.
Don't worry, Anne.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're on fall break. It's weird. We never had fall break.
We never. I would applaud that as a decision.
Yeah. It's fantastic. I mean, for
Yeah, I think we needed 2 in spring though, because I'll tell you what, those last 2 months of the year are they're rough.
Hello, Julie. Welcome. Glad you're here. Okay, so do I need to go topside now?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I think that's all the announcements and such. Still not. We don't know what we're doing with Archie quite yet. I mean, she has her papers, but we need more, and we just haven't really been into it. We got squirreled off onto the postcards and tags.
Yeah.
That's just the, honest truth there. What do they call that when I say honest truth?
Honest truth.
Like, why wouldn't the truth be honest?
Yeah, seriously. It's not an oxymoron because you'd be, you know.
It's not it's a double positive.
It is a double positive. It's a superfluous. Yes.
Here we go.
Pie a la mode with ice cream.
Yeah.
That's the example that I always was quoted.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we can go topside because I
Topside.
have, and I wanted, because when I was watching Fran's live yesterday, I was messing with my postcards, Fran. I wasn't just sitting there, you know, lollygagging and
Hello,
whatnot.
Susie.
I was listening to you and watching, but I was also messing with my postcards. And I told you, I said I used one of your spaceships as a body for my cat. Can you see it? Can you see it?
I think she recognizes her name either way. Because at school they use Isabella.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I mean, she kind of goes both. Like,
They have two Isabellas in her classroom, fortunately. The other one calls herself Bella.
I think.
I think she said that before.
Mm-hmm. And then Izzy's Izzy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what are you saying about your cats? Sorry.
I'm saying this is my cat series, and I'm going to carry on with this. I'm really, you know.
Oh, did you point out that was Fran's spaceship?
Yes. And see, here's your spaceship,
Isn't that great?
and then I use the little one ends for the little feet. And yeah, I think that's a pretty keen looking cat. Now, Fran's not
Space
here.
cat.
Yeah.
Fran's here.
Oh, she is.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we thought you were,
Yeah,
you know,
said you were
doing
gonna
your doctor
thing,
visit.
or how'd that go, by the way? If you already went. I would assume Chad. I mean, it's late in the evening now.
Oh, okay. And then this one is just another little cat with some stuff in the background. And then this one I drew. And then this one has a body from...
Well, where's the other one? Moo Cat.
I don't know.
Meow Cow.
I sent that with you. You've got all those downstairs.
Okay. Those are the ones we're going to take pictures of in the graveyard.
Yeah, those are my 6 contributions.
Okay.
But I
Gayla.
really do. I'm not giving up my cats. I really like my cats a lot. I'm going to keep them for a while.
Yeah, Miriam says she loves the UFO cat.
The UFO cat, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Space cat.
Yeah, and this is my...
Unidentified meow. I have to go on.
Okay. All right. So what are we doing today? Well, the
That makes me... Sorry, I just need another minute to chuckle
first thing
about
we're
that.
going to do here is we're going to get some stuff off of here because I couldn't even go on and do my next print with my spaceship, Fran's spaceship stuff because all of my... And I just refused to get out another... Because if I get out another one of my 8x10s, I'm going to have to put away some of my other little ones. And I really...
Oh, yeah, no, the cats are from last year. Or the cat. And you can buy them in different sets. Like, if you want... and they're ATC size. And they are more like traditional stencils. You can buy the entire spooky character set. Or I think we have it in, like, the witch, the cat, and the pumpkin or something.
I have no idea.
I don't know. I can't remember.
I wasn't in charge of the marketing part.
No.
I just drew you out some things, and some of them you didn't even use. Hurt my feelings.
Heck, Brad didn't even put those in the Halloween set. Tell you what. I'm gonna have to talk to him about that.
Oh, I
Goodness.
knew that was going to do that. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, so you can get the kitty cat, the pumpkin, and the eye, which is a great one and goes well with the cat. That's why we did that. And then you can get the witch, the devil, and the zombie together, or the scientists and Frank. Because we have a woman and a man scientist, because, you know, keeping it real.
I lost my good surface here when that baby flopped on me.
I will put a link in the chat, especially since it's not under the Halloween category. Can't believe that.
What's wrong
What?
with our marketing?
I don't know. I don't think because he didn't think about it. Because that was way before Brad came, you know, on board.
Oh,
with-
yeah, he doesn't even know about these things.
Well, he kind of does, but
Okay, I think I've got that back out there. Probably need to
Can
clean
you
up.
show that again? Because I didn't see it. I've been looking at things. I wanted to see that, what you pulled off of there.
Those are just really wonderful.
Oh, it is. Are we
Remember,
gonna
this
frame
is
that
the
one?
one that we did the weird sloshy technique.
I think we should mat that one.
I think so too. It's
But
got
it-
little furries on the edge too. See the furries?
Love it when that happens. I don't know why I find that so fascinating. Hey, Lisa.
Okay, I'll shoot that over there. Oh yeah, and I want to clean this up because we're going to do some fetch my tape out of the drawer. It's a fatter roll, so it doesn't ease out quite as well as the other one.
Hello, Pearl-Ann. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, that was a beautiful pull. And that'll fit the bigger mats that we have, right?
No, this is the ones that we need to order for. I've talked to you about that.
I thought we had that worked out. What did we get the other ones for? Or did we use up those?
We've used up all of those.
The big,
Yes,
okay.
they're all
So
there
we need
somewhere.
to get a new standard size one.
in
that
the
fits
bigger.
These big prints.
Yeah. I'm going to hand this back to you because it's really mussing me about here with my large plate.
Do you remember what you're supposed to do with this?
No. I forgot.
Alright, the colors that you already have on the plate, you were going to reverse them because you were trying to match up that one print that you had. And I believe that it is the Chocola colors in the gold, the ones that are right here,
Oh, yeah.
right up front. I
Yeah.
believe that is what you're doing.
Okay, so we talked about this a little bit, I think. All right. So if we use this here, no, we don't want to because there's a lot of gold there. And what we need to turn this over because this is what we're seeing.
Yeah. Careful,
Oh.
though.
I think it's all right.
Right.
This is very dry. This right here is really dark, and there's not going to be that much that's going to show through on that one.
Mm-hmm.
And then use the white silver stuff at the top here, and then maybe use, well, but see, that's just almost the same. I'm going to use the gold there. Maybe just not even use the copper.
Hi, Mopar. Remind me your name.
Or we could bring this down here, put this here,
Mm-hmm.
and put this up there.
No, switch your silver and your top one.
But I see that there's a lot of this down here.
Oh.
No, no, no.
No, no, no.
No, no, no.
What about... I think you should put the silver in the middle and the gold at the bottom. Because it'll pump up what's already kind of there with the gold, and then it should leave enough. What do you think about that?
No, I don't know. I'm not
Loving any of that ideas?
I'm not really loving any of that.
Well, why don't you just put some interference gold on it and pull it?
Call it good.
Mm-hmm.
I almost think that's the better thing to do, because I think as we get into these, all we're going to be doing is,
Yeah.
number one, I don't think you're going to be able to see them anyway, for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
And then number two, I think we're going to be fighting with what's already there
Yeah.
on some of it. So I think we're going to just go with old tried and true iridescent bronze, because that's going to pop up and lighten up everything.
Yeah. Oh, that one. Yes, definitely. Oh, I thought we were talking about the lighter one, but heck yeah. Do it.
No, I think that this is the way to go.
All right. I'm going to start this stream with some fireworks.
This is, it's so clogged up here that I can't even get my...
There catch a lip.
I gotta clean up the nose down on the thing there.
And I do just want to say welcome to those of you that are coming in. Please do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back, because otherwise we don't know that you're here. If you would take a little moment and hit that thumbsy upsies, because we very much appreciate it, and especially here in the beginning, it is extremely helpful. It's always helpful, but
Yeah, see, it had more than a trinket there. We had a trickle on our trinket.
the trinket had its own trinket. Starting a club.
Okay, I'm gonna use this very liberally.
Hello, Paula. Hey, Rennie. Oh, the brayer's looking very nice. I'm also very excited about your jewelry. I hadn't noticed that you had put some new bracelets on.
Well, I went through the when I went for my pre-op. They told me I was going to have to take off my.
It's crazy a little.
It is, and I'm not.
Oh, I think that'll be
no,
fun.
I'm not liking that,
I
because
think
then it's not going to pick up. That crazing business is not a good thing at this stage.
Oh, and they should be to you here shortly, I would assume, because we shipped that, what, a good week and a half or so ago. Hopefully it makes it through customs all right. Hoota's stuff. And then, yes, I did. And if you'll notice, in Nightbot, whenever he does the... Actually, Nightbot could totally be a girl. I'm thinking she. We're going to call Nightbot she. I mean, she's got enough information.
Yeah. She knows where to find stuff, so she obviously has a uterus.
We're being so terrible today. For those of you that are men and watching us, we're really quite nice.
Okay, that was a good call.
That was a fantastic call.
'Cause that's going to really show off all of those nice little funky things going on there.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh, wonderful. So Carrie's, I was really worried because I know that you guys are having the kind of scheduled, what do you call it? Oh, why is my brain not working? They're on strike. The scheduled postal strikes. So I was worried about that with going to the UK. But his package is there. Yay! And then what was crazy is, so remember we sent the postcard like a day or two after we sent the package? The postcard got there first, but it didn't have to go through customs. So
Oh, it was just regular mail.
regular mail, just with a stamp, and you know, because it was regular size. And, yeah, pretty funny.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to use Phthalo Blue.
Laura got her new stencils. She's very frustrated because she cannot play with them until Monday. This is worse than waiting for Christmas morning.
I hear you. I hear you.
This was with, did you say this is bubble wrap or is this?
No, this is the beehive.
Bees, yeah.
But it's a double. It's a double whammy.
Yeah, so wait until you see the other side. Because you can overlap them and then you get this cool flowery kind of thing.
And I've got, there's metallic on there somewhere. I mean, I can't tell you exactly where it is, but it's there somewhere in one of those mixes.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's trippy looking. It's kind of like it's, you know, like the fuzz on TV. but it's in blue.
Ooh.
The fake confidence. Yeah, I was tripping. Ooh. Yeah, so this is the honeycomb. I don't think you...
This is the big one.
Yeah, I don't think that you overlapped any of that.
Well, I did overlap it, but I really matched it up quite well.
Okay.
Because there's two different applications
And
there.
it's the uniform, and it's 8 by 10, because that's why it goes over on the plate.
Yes. Well, I just about didn't get that sucker on there.
And then what were those 2 blues that you used?
Can
you pop that out before you?
The Utrecht phthalo and the golden light phthalo.
I love that light
I do too.
phthalo.
And it's wonderfully opaque, so it will cover nicely. You just, you know, I can always count on it. As a light color, some of them don't, but I love this where they meet. That color is really awesome. Okay, let's do another one of those. All right, this is very, very, very light.
I like that. Does it have...
It doesn't have any shiny stuff on it.
So it's just kind of the blue.
It's just kind of
The cream
blue.
color that you're seeing is just the discoloration on the plate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I think you need to go with something light. Personally. Oh, you know what you should use is the...
yeah, I could, but I was thinking...
Oh my goodness. Dawn, how many plates do you have now? I mean, there's a lot.
I lost track.
Because we cut up another 12 by 12. Or 12 by 14. We cut up a 12 by 14.
We did.
I think she has... So she had like 10. And you got another 4. Probably 14 plates. All in all. Somewhere around there. Could be more.
Could be more.
We should count them.
We should count them.
Glad we talked about that. Oh, that's funny. Now this, on that top 5 list, did Nightbot drop that in? Did I prompt
This
him
is
right?
Arctic, Lucas Krill.
I may not have.
And this is standard Amsterdam number 661. And it is totally opaque. So we're going to kind of do the same thing we did with the other one just a minute ago.
Oh, Nightbot didn't update. I wonder if I hit save. I may not have. Well, that's irritating. Not exactly helpful. Oh, 1 second. Oh, I can't, you know. So in the last stream or 2, you guys have asked about P's kind of top 5 favorites. And so I went a little above and beyond because, you know, just naming one is a little bit tricky. Oh, see, there we go. There's the current one. Top 5. Wonderful. But there is the blog that has them listed. And what I did is I did the fluids, the golden fluid acrylics, kind of the top 5 there. Then I did the Amsterdams. And then I did the Lucas Krill, because she's been using those quite often, even though she said she didn't really like the apricot and the Arctic. She sure does use those fairly often here lately. Just saying. also then added a list of the sets for the color shift and the folk art. So you guys have that, and those are linked to Amazon because those are usually pretty well priced. I didn't do that for the Goldens and the Amsterdams because, just to be honest, you're better off checking Jerry's Artorama, Blick, Cheap Joe's, because those places will, or even, you know, Michael's and Joann's, when they have their sales, to get those kind of higher priced paints at a better price.
Amazon sucks. We don't ever order there for that.
I mean, I wish that we had I wish that we had some kind of affiliate thing with them, and maybe someday, but we're not quite there. We're not big enough, but you know.
Yeah, they think we're just
But
rookies.
they aren't answering my calls yet.
Have a call
Someday.
back.
Yes. Hello, Kristen. So glad that you're here.
This is one of my postcards. That's going to become a tag. Guess I didn't know. I'm going to auction off this piece of paper here. The highest bidder one of these days. It's just getting to be quite wonderful. It represents, like,
I think earlier when I prompted it, I just said top 5, and it's 5s because it is plural. That's where I messed up, Darcy.
well, isn't that interesting?
Yeah, what happened there? Why does it look all goopy?
I don't know.
What was on there?
Well, it was that this here with flowers, but I didn't think it would go that. I didn't think that it would obliterate them quite to the extent that it did. But look what it did. It grabbed onto. Oh well, it's a nice background. We're not going to lament
Not
and,
gonna lament
whine
that.
about that. In the okay, now this is a trippy one. See that?
Oh yeah, that. But it looks so good. Don't mess this one up.
I'm
I
not
think that you should use that gold, the bronze.
blue.
No, I don't like this.
Well,
I'm just
this
telling
is
you.
one time when I am not.
You're not listening to
I'm
me?
not listening to you.
Yeah, the one time. The other one.
The other one.
The one time today.
You just hang in there, honey.
Okay, hang in there, toots.
Yeah. Get your panties in a wad. Just because we're not using a lot of gold today.
I'm editing things right now. There we go. That's helpful, isn't it? There we go. Alright, I have fixed Nightbot. He should give the link now when we prompt him. Or her. Hello, Martha. What did it grab onto? What is what Fran wants to know. I don't know. Like it was something already on the plate. Is that?
Yeah, it was. I'd stenciled on these flowers just like these, exact same color, and then I added this red iron oxide.
You had stopped right in the middle of your
What?
when you were talking about the whatever.
I think that looks absolutely incredible.
It does. Is the blue opaque?
Yes, ma'am. Well, no, that one that I just used, it really is opaque, but you can really get it kind of
Thinned out.
thinned out. Now, this is the reason that I went with that, is because I've already done it.
That's why she was feeling so darn confident and throwing the toad.
And I should have pulled that other one with the tissue paper because I could have used it on
Oh, Archie.
Archie. And that, and this isn't quite as brilliant orange. Here, let me bring that back. But because because of the way Brad has designed this stencil with more space in between some and some closer together, you have that optical illusion of it coming and going.
All right, so Fran thinks that you stopped again on the talking about, okay, bring the one little print back. Yeah, okay, let's finish that thought.
Okay, you can see the flowers on there, especially when I tilt it. Can you see them? Can you see them? Well, what happened here is I had this color down, and this is what the flowers were. I'd left it on the plate, so it pulled up everything from the plate. So we've got a bit of
cheddar on cheddar.
Well, sort of, kind of. I thought that this would just, I didn't imagine that it was going to cover that. But it did.
And then there was something below the flowers.
No, it was completely white background.
Well, what are those weird little bright spots?
Who knows?
Maybe it's that
Maybe there was something on the plate. You know,
No,
some white from leftover from something else.
Or it was heavier there with the 210. With the Amsterdam. Because that was the flowers, right?
Yeah, the flowers are 210.
And that's what's still showing through there. But what it had done is it had penetrated the thinner layers of the flowers.
And it left
that's why it
a
altered it.
completely different
Yes.
texture. To
Nacho sauce.
Can you see it? See it when I turn it?
Yes.
Okay, I don't know what you can see and what you can't see. Okay, well, it's going to be a tag regardless, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh, Fran couldn't see the flowers. They're there. Trust us.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah, they were. They're the same flowers as these right here. Same exact flower, same exact color.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. I love that. Looks really good.
Yeah.
And you can see that there's a little bit of that blue, shiny blue in there somewhere. Just a little bit, tiny bit. All right, well, here we go. Now, Fran, don't you go anywhere, because I'm going to show you this.
Oh, now remember, well, what did we... Okay, you had said with green, and then when you flipped it over, and we were like, no.
Yeah, because I'm going to flip it over here in just a sec. Let me get my paint back on.
So I think it should be something coppery or orange, like I think that's what you...
Yes,
Yeah.
that's kind of what we decided. Because a lot of this green came off from the stencil.
Oh, yes, that's right.
But, oh, look at that lovely little edge of copper around in there. That's just so cool. And because this kind of is crazed out there, I think that a lot of that's going to come through there and sort of knock back that green. I'm hoping we'll knock back that green a bit. And we decided we're going to use...
Oh, Colleen got some of the cheddar cheese color that you've recommended. You'll be happy with that.
Yes, you will.
It's a great color because it also it alters nicely, and it's not so like bling bling, you know.
No, it's not, and it makes a very nice green. Also, I think. Tant bien.
I'll be it. And says the whole finishing your thought thing is one of the reasons she would stink at doing a live.
Oh, listen, if I didn't have Mariah over there, do you know how boring this would be?
Or Fran to keep us on track. We like it. You guys keep us in line.
Yeah, I don't mind. And there is that I don't know what that.
And
I
you
think
know
it's
what?
a flaw on the dadgum
I
plate.
do too, because you know that bee print that you pulled, and I just posted that over on Instagram like yesterday. Had the same spot that
same
pulled,
spot.
or it stuck there. Yeah, you got something going on there.
I don't know what it is. You need to get a hold of those dadgum people and say, hey, I didn't do this. And it's strange that it's the only one I have that does this.
Well, it's the gel press one, or I mean, it's the Jelly Arts one, because that's the 9x12, right?
No, it's 8x10.
Oh, well then that's a gel press. The only Jelly Arts one we have is the 9 by
Not
12.
12.
Oh, those are Fran's. Those are her spaceships. I think that, Huta, is that what you're talking about? Those right there?
Yeah, those are Fran's stencils. I've got them here somewhere. What did I do with them? Okay, I lied. I don't know where they are.
Oh, Carrie has just discovered the Pebeo. I just do that because I still don't ever remember exactly how to say it. Dinah Iridescent Blue Green. It's good. I like it.
I bet it is.
That's the one that you have, right? The blue green? Or no, yours is yellow green.
Mine's yellow green. Yep. I like this a lot too.
Well, we got the yellow green and the orange one because that's
When you mix them together, you get a really
Patty
wonderful.
Tolly Parrish taught us that.
Yes, wonderful color. But I mean, this looks so.
That's yummy. It's Fran going nuts.
Are you turning cartwheels, Fran? That's what is it?
Do you want the link, Huta? I can. But they're her spaceships. They're on the site now, or in the shop.
Oh, here they are. Oh. That's why I got that one loose. All right. So, and I have 2 of these. Two, or 3. Remember, I messed this one up. Left it on there yammering about some nonsensical whatever. And so I've got this one that I'm going to redo, and this one I'm going to redo. I don't know that we'll get to all those today, but even if you have a print that comes off and it doesn't look like you wanted it to look, no worries. Now watch this. I've worked on this composition. I wanted that one part of the spaceship to just go right into this nice little curve on the other little dude, and then this here.
It's kind of like an inner worksheet of some very complicated mechanical thing.
Yes. Exactly.
This is what it looks like inside of Fran's mind.
So.
Oh, she was doing cartwheels, by the way, on that print. Let's hope it pulls off and doesn't have a stupid little blobby thing in the corner.
All right, here we go. Look at that. Perfect alignment.
Now she can remember to put the sheet back on the right way.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
True that.
Now, crap, Mariah. How did I have it?
I don't know. You were very proud. Flip her back over and check it out. So that way you have it on hand the way that you need it.
All right, so here we go. Yep, that's how I had it.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, I'm just going to, and this is kind of dangerous, living dangerously. That's the way I slob paint all over the place.
And you're just going to flip it over long ways. This is kind of like if you, as P was doing double-sided prints, and she's like, why is it printing like that? And I said, well, because there's a little option on there. You can flip it on the short side or flip it on the long side. So, you need to flip it.
I don't even know what she's talking about. Cheers.
Just words, things, such. Oh, Julie.
All righty then. What I'm thinking here is...
Oh, yes.
Purple and green.
Eh.
What do you mean, yeah?
I don't know. You're gonna knock out a lot of that green. Okay, whatever. Hi, Eva.
Well, so do you think I should use more green?
I really think what would be lovely is at least an ombre of some sort. Maybe kind of fade into some different things, so that way. I like this idea better. Yeah, do that. That seems complicated. Well, if you put the purple down at the bottom, at least it'll knock down that yellow and...
That's true. Good point, Mariah.
Make it more mechanical-y, but then it'll still have highlights of it in the certain areas. So
Okay,
that'll be good.
that's what we're going to do.
Thank you, Gayla. Hello, Linda. Now, are you gonna, this is just gonna be straight color, or are you going to, yeah, that's what you're doing. Okay, never mind.
What you saying?
No, just words.
Words? It's hard words. Hard.
Try not to yawn.
Well, that's a goodly amount.
Thank you, Darcy. Well, that seems to be a new one today.
What?
Oh, Fran, she said she would have used red iron oxide. I think she's trying to keep it bright.
I did think about that, Fran, but I just wanted it, since that's what I do all the time, mostly.
It's, you know.
Yeah, you know, like the mix.
She's got her bright shirt on today. Trying to keep things bright and cheerful. I like that. I like that a lot. All right. Go crazy then.
I wanted to make, I got it into the
I
creases and crevices. Just going to take some of it away.
That's what I was kind of hammered on about.
Take some of it away.
Yeah.
Without pulling anything underneath. You got to hurry on that. Or you start pulling your stuff from underneath. Look at that. That's really nice too.
We'll talk about that later.
Talk about that later.
Oh, these are the U.S. Art Supply. And I actually have those on the top 5 list because these were some of the very first interferent kind of color shifting colors we would use. The price is still, now it's gone up since when we originally purchased them, but they are quite reasonably priced. Only sucky thing is that you have to buy them in the set. You can't ever get them separately, but you know, sort of is what it is. Ooh, I love this. Okay, so see, I didn't know if you were gonna if you were gonna leave the paint down and then lift them up, or you know, whatever.
Well, I tried to leave some of it down.
Yeah, no, I'm very happy with this because you keep the brightness of the green and yeah. Oh goodness, see.
Screwed up, Mariah.
No, you got it right now. There you go. Woohoo! She says, ooh, I'm loving what you got. Fran says it. Susan says, love it. Just giving you 3 peas on fire. That's fun.
Don't you love this?
Yes.
This color combo
That's
there.
why I was-
Let's try that.
I thought you were going to
let's
lose
do
all
that.
that, and I was
I
a
know.
little sad. You did the right
No,
thing.
I wanted my lines to be, I wanted to still see the stuff underneath, because the one that I did the other day that I really, really liked was that way. All right, now this is just enough on here that I think it's going to be really interesting.
Oh, Julie, that's an interesting thought.
What is
Here's
it?
my concern about shipping paint, because shipping paint is a pain in the badootie, because we know that just even by receiving paint.
Yes.
But she's like, can you put the tubes of paint that you don't need from the sets on the website for us to buy?
You know, I'm thinking that we could. Why is this not working?
I mean, we've shipped little paints, like when we had the giveaways and stuff, and we would get like the little sample ones, or the, you know, the ones that P thought she was buying the big ones. I was very excited about the deal that she got.
Boy,
Size
she
matters.
really likes
I do.
bringing
It just,
that up.
well, the reason it makes me chuckle is because, like, there was that one show, and I told you about she had bought the dining room set and got the greatest deal ever, but it ended up being like a Barbie set of furniture.
Oh, that wasn't me.
No, it was on a show. And
Oh,
then
on a
it makes me
show.
think of that, and it just then makes me chuckle further.
All right, so here we're going to use this. So now we're going to come in with, as I've already got some mucky muck on the plate.
Mm-hmm.
Always remember, on this one, I always hold my finger. Because it's got the little balls inside.
You want to hear the balls.
You want to hear the balls moving about. And it does this. Foamy bubbles.
Mm-hmm. Foamy bubbles.
Na, na, na.
What was that?
Makes
Tiny
me
bubbles.
feel happy.
Don Ho?
Makes me feel.
Or was it like the Lawrence Welk show or something?
No, I don't know. Oh, look at that
Look at
bubble.
me knowing things. Be impressed by that.
All right, now we're going to get a little bit of bleed off on our other stuff that we have going on here. Just simply because our brayer had that stuff going on. Okay, I'm changing my mind. I'm going to pull some of this.
Yeah. You gonna get more lines?
And I don't think they're quite enough, so guess what we're going to do? We're going to go big guns.
What is that one?
This one is dioxine purple. This is like,
I like this because this was like the next best thing to remember the
See?
really cool dark purple that we mixed on our own. I'm very happy that rolled that way.
I'm really happy it did too, and not roll it through that big glob of paint that I've got out there.
Well, that too. And under the desk.
Whole lot of thank yous.
Susie's lost. Well, Susie, it'll all make sense in a minute. I do get it. Sometimes we don't. She changes midstream.
I changed midstream, and I apologize for that.
Yeah.
But you know, something comes to me that very last minute of my, and I'm really working this down in those little, because I want these lines to be like, wow.
Yeah. So originally she thought she was going to just
Pull the purple and put it onto the yellow and green.
but it wasn't all that.
Yeah, the purple kind of wimped out on me.
So she had to change gears. She wants to go for the outline. And then that's why she's doing the tissue paper right now and rubbing it the way that she is to make sure it gets down into those little areas. That's why she really makes sure when she pushes on the brayer as she's rolling the paint out. Ooh, that's interesting.
Well, see, it's pulling paint from the stencil. But that's okay. All right, now we're going to lift it up and see. I like the little fleckety, purpley stuff out there.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's quite,
I was going to say careful because that one's underneath your other one.
Yeah, no, I don't like that. It's not enough blue there.
Hey, Dot.
Around the edge. Okay. We're going to do a
Oh, yeah. It's like a vintage blueprint.
quinacridone crimson red here.
Julie says she'd doodle all over that.
And the reason I'm doing this is I want this really soupy stuff to suck down into those cracks and crevices.
Things are getting murdery. Sometimes space is murdery. Especially on sci-fi
Because when I
channel.
picked it up, I wasn't getting that. I wasn't getting that there were things in there that needed to be in there, the definition of and sometimes you just need to use your smaller.
Yes. So why she does this and does a lot of the, extra brayering is that she's pushing a paint into those little crevices, into all the little nooks and crannies. Yes. Exactly, Lisa Mingus. And that's an awesome color.
Isn't it? Boy, try getting that one again.
Yeah. I mean, you have colors that are similar, but see, this is the other cool thing. When you mix these two colors, and it kind of, because you're never going to get that haze again, like, where the two colors haven't quite mixed, but it adds some very interesting depth to the color. All right, lady.
I know.
You're futzing about
I'm
at this
just
point.
busting them out.
Just working through some of her anger issues on that.
Okay, this is a quick. Ah, yes, there we go. There we go. Now I'm going to predict we're going to get some nice, oh yeah, nice outlines.
There you go, yeah. And see, each color, a lot of times she'll get, you know, almost even a rainbow effect around, depending which colors and things.
Sometimes I use 5 or 6. I just keep going.
And she has to move along pretty quick.
Now,
She'll bring the tissue back here in a second.
I'm not going to, I'm going to let this dry and so that I can then put this down on there and pull it off. And
I think you should use the gold.
The gold.
This one.
Oh, this one right there. The interference gold. Okay. I think that might be a great idea. All right, let's check, see what we got coming off here.
Now, were you going to do any tags or anything today? Or you're just
Well, I
kind of
was.
playing about?
Just, you know,
She's enjoying Fran's spaceships.
I mean, those spaceships, I've just been having such, I mean, I think just, you know, the thing about when you have this kind of design that it's really not this and it's really not that, you can just adapt it. Like I made this into the body of my cat. Those were the little legs. And I mean, you've got a mushroom here. You can just use parts of them. I just think and this one over here is just so interesting because they're almost like ancient symbols from some space culture. Yeah, let's put that on there. Right, yeah. All right. Let's do it.
Do it.
Let's do it. No, I think we're going to go with Prussian. Where's Prussian? But that's open. I don't want
I think she drew in another one, Dawn.
What?
She's like, 3-legged cat, poor baby.
No, well, no, I did it. See, it was these two. I used those two on the front and those two on the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think Dawn was here earlier when you showed your cat.
My kitty?
Yeah, the post.
Oh.
So she didn't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Who does this NASDAQ lines?
What is it?
NASDAQ.
What does that mean?
I don't know. NAZDAG.
I don't know that.
I don't know that either.
Well, friends probably hurl on me, but this will be really pretty with this turquoise and light blue.
Oh, Deb says that she thinks that the space station thing might be amazing, and Miss P's quick on, quick off, random press down technique, also called the shadow technique.
Yeah. You could be
absolutely
deadgum right about that. Well.
In Peru. Lines in Mexico. Naztec.
Oh, yes, the Nazca lines. Yes. Yes. I know what you're talking about.
There you go. Oh, yes, the rock lines that are huge outlines of creatures and design.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. This is very bright and cheerful. But I love it.
Well, every now and then I am.
I know. You put on the bright shirt today and things are just...
And I haven't even been drinking that much today.
That much, yeah.
Hey, my throat is a whole lot better, and I've had 2 good nights in a row. All right, we're going to let that sit a while, but look at that. Isn't that wonderful?
I love it. So that's the honeycombs and the spaceships mixed together. Who knew?
Absolutely. Space bees. You know, this really isn't what I planned on doing today at all.
Oh, whoops, I hit the wrong thing. I thought I think, oh, shoot.
Okay, that's still a little bit sticky. I'm afraid to pull that. I'm leaving that overnight because I really want that to be...
Messing things up, Darcy. That was my bad.
Okay, now I want to show you something that you know, when you use these, you don't have to use them just like straight out of the box. You can turn them over and do different things with them.
It looks kind of cool on that side.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
There's probably going to be a little bit. Yeah, okay. Just calm down here. And we'll have this.
Oh, see, and I didn't even know. You told on yourself.
What is it?
I was messing with these darn things.
Okay, I think our heat situation. I'm getting kind of fired up here.
Sorry. I took my little jacket off. I'll stick kind
Yeah.
of warm.
Oh, can you fix our?
Oh, I can, and then I'll put my jacket back on.
I have a little drink of water.
I know, and I left my coffee downstairs. A little sad about that. Oh, I think Brad took care of us.
Hey y'all, I made beef stew today,
It was awesome.
and I must say,
Best one in a long time.
best one in a long time.
Hi, Mouse.
Oh, I'm trying to find something to flip this off on here.
Yeah, Carrie says it looks like a weird bird. I think she calls that sparrowhawk.
Okay, let's do this. All right. Now, if you want to check it out, this is how you do. You just slide it underneath because you've got those nice plates. Oh, I should have my big plate to do this with.
Now, you need to remember that when you flip it,
I know.
you're not actually, yeah.
Can't pull that.
You need to lay them out on the thing, then pick them up on the plate. That's what you did with the other one. Brad taught you how to do that. We struggled before that.
Well, no, but it's fine if you're using the same size plate, but I'm not.
Well, I think you're just going to get what you get. You put your plate down in the best area because, I mean, it is what it is.
Oh, look what it did.
Yes, it left a...
Oh, that's all right.
There you go.
We'll have a little pink there, but that's all right. We might just use a little bit of pink.
Candy says it looks like a toucan. Oh, it does! Yeah, like that. This is kind of like when we were seeing the...
And see, he's going the wrong way, but he's not going to be when I turn him.
No.
Oh, don't give me that ugly look.
I know, I'm sorry. That was...
That was very
rude.
Rude. Okay, I want something transparent.
Nazca.
Nazca lines.
Yeah,
Yes.
Lima, Peru, in case anyone wants to check them out. There we go. Good.
Okay, let's use some of this.
Thank you, Huta.
This is another pink that I have.
Which is called...
Just a minute, I'll tell you. Actually, it's Rose. I think it's Rose something. No, it's actually Carmen. Which is really
Kind of
not.
red.
Yeah, it's not. I don't know who is naming the colors, but obviously we're in the know.
Francis, there you are. Ultimately versatile stencils.
All right, now we're not going to go crazy on this. We're just going to just go ahead and fall over there.
So, but I think this is a good representation of why you do the multiple pushing down the paint into areas, because otherwise you can, you know, this is more or less what you get in just a quick roll through. But if you want the outlines, you got to kind of work for them.
Quick smushy with the gold.
Mouse, did you get blocked? We do have some keywords that Night Bottle auto time you out.
See, is that not cool? Yes.
That's very cool, yes. Mouse says, she says, I feel challenged. Sugar. Gosh. Darn. Shoot. Doing good, Mouse. These are all acceptable.
Okay, I'm really into this.
Well,
really,
good.
Really wish I had another 8x10 plate here, but I don't. I don't even have any more stuff to put behind it. You know, the vinyl stuff.
Acrylic.
We're
Okay.
using this wobbly stuff right now because
We haven't.
haven't made it to the store.
I told her she had to go this time. And stand there and wait for the guy to show up to cut the...
I could take Izzy, and I can.
No, you don't want to do that because then you'll just end up in the sample aisle forever.
All right, we'll just get a nice bit of stuff going here in the background. We'll have a little bit more of well, not much happening there. Okay.
Fran's studio's starting to smell like a fish and chip shop because she keeps using the vinegar and the chips.
With the
Because that's how she's getting her, you know, she's...
patinas, yeah.
Patina. Is how Fran says it, patina. But we say patina. What you doing there?
I'm just
Oh, I like that.
wiggling and jiggling, and I don't like this big
What
old
about
area
turning them
down
around and
here.
you just get the feet?
What? Because I'm,
You like the line?
yeah.
Okay.
By the time I get to turn this around, I'll have enough stuff from the bottom of these things to... Now, I could just cut that off.
You could, and then just use it separately.
Fran?
She's
Oh, she
altering
doesn't
it.
care.
No,
She does that kind of stuff all the time.
She's altering things.
Now it really looks phallic.
There was some talk of... Oh, I missed what Mouse said. She's in timeout for 5 seconds, I guess. Yeah.
What?
She's just messing with Nightbot.
She got put in timeout?
Oh, that's cool.
What?
Sherry McCall. Sherry, are you in Makers? Oh, there you go. You can use Darcy's. Perfect. Good call, Darcy. She's on it.
What is it?
Darcy's fan. She wanted the 10% off code.
Oh.
So David says, "Oh no, you cut off the fungal arm of the spaceship."
It was the what?
The
fungal arm? I can always tape it back on.
Yeah. Or, you know, now you could move it to the bottom. Even. You know? Like there. Or even right under the main part of the ship. That would be really cool. Or right at the nose of the ship. Oh, look at that. Like it's blowing up. That's cool.
Space bubble.
Space bubble.
Okay, I'm going to let this just set for a minute because I'm going to put lime green on top of it.
Well, you can use Darcy's.
What is it?
Yeah, Sherry, go ahead and use the Darcy Fan 10.
It's sticky now on both sides, and that's not a good thing. That's
no,
not a
it
good.
means paint's
That is
gonna-
not a good place for your
Yeah.
stencil to be. Well, but you can have some interesting things happening at this point. And it's going to be something that you love or you don't love so much. Okay, let's just see what happens here. Quinacridone nickel gold.
Oh. Yeah, others can't see it.
See what?
The comment. Oh, this one looks kind of fiery. Shields deployed.
I'm hoping to get something up off of the stencil.
That's why she's pushing extra hard, because they're very sticky. It might leave it both top and bottom. So yeah, there's some stuff coming up there.
Yeah, like the stencil.
Oh yeah, yeah. All right, Anna. There we go. So what's the? What are those other lines in there?
Well, it was just what was on the plate. I don't know what was on the plate.
Oh, and I think it's kind of crisscrossed from the outlines of the stencil.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Hey,
And then,
Trish.
and you've got see stuff going down here, these little tiny ones that don't come off a lot. But I think that that's interesting, and I think that this is going to be also really interesting because I'm going to put this back down here in approximately the same
There you go.
position. And then we're going to use black.
Oh, Candy says if you put the tail of the sparrowhawk on the clipped ship, it would look like a new sea creature.
Okay, I'm not sure I'm following that.
All right, the tail of the sparrowhawk, so the little rounded part. And put it where she cut the little mushroom thing off.
Yeah?
Because then it would look kind of... I don't know, these would be fun to kind of cut up and remake into different...
Look at that. Isn't that wonderful?
I'm not always that terribly impressed by that, but, you know, I know that it gets you for some reason.
What?
When you get those outlines on the black tissue, like, or in the...
You don't like it?
Well, I do. I just, you know,
You just don't think it's all that nifty difty?
not really.
Well. On you.
Maybe the first, like, 100 I did.
It never ceases to
Yeah.
impress me. Never ceases to impress me.
Oh, Fran said, yes, just what I was thinking, Mariah. So I think Fran's going to be cutting up some of hers. Oh, over the 3 rockets on the end.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah,
That would have been a really fine print. All right, we're going to try it. We'll try a little of this.
Oh, and you're going to put it on the heavier paper?
Yeah.
Good call. Bye, Susie. Thank you for hanging.
Oh, that's some wonderful,
Bullets over here sniffing at me.
marvelous.
Oh, hello, Nancy. Why are the dogs out here?
Well, is it getting to be 5 o'clock?
Well, it's like 45 minutes.
Oh, well, you guys are really off. This isn't even daylight savings time. Come on now.
Fran's gonna cut more ships. So she has more parts. Ooh. Oh, careful. Oh, Mazzy's limping again. That means she was out there diving off the deck. Well, that's lovely. That's yummy. We can put that one in the shop.
Fantabulous. All right, and then we've got this wonderful stuff going on here, which we're going to put over here and let it completely dry. Now, what else do we have over here that's drying? Ah, we got this dude. All right, we're going to get some.
And I just read Devin's Close Encounters of the Fungal Kind. That was fun.
Okay, now the back side of this is still a little bit sticky. I think I'm not going to try it. I'm just going to go with this and pull it.
I think I put that green on the list of the Amsterdam paints because you use it a lot.
I do.
Yeah.
I like it.
I didn't need you this entire time to like put together your list. It was like I looked up old orders and then just kind of went by what I knew.
For what?
For the list, the top fives.
Oh.
See, you didn't even go over there and look at it.
Oh, I kind of did, and I just thought, well, you know, she knew what she was doing. I don't have to. I don't have to manage that part.
Well, that's good. Because I'm sure if I was wrong, you would have let me know.
Oh, yes. Goodness. Look at that. Just love it.
Yeah, the cat. The cat hasn't been out here, but Mazzy's right here.
Mazzy, what's happening, honey? Do we need to know something?
Is something going on?
Are the zombies and bullets over here? What's wrong?
Well, they're usually closed up in Van's room.
Yeah. Oh, we've got a lot of really nice mucky muck on this
Ooh.
plate. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? His tail is just too long.
Hey, Mouse, you may need to refresh your stream, and it'll show up with Nightbot, but it's a new one. They're on their way, Trish. A lot of the stuff didn't go out until today, because yesterday was a...
Well, that looks like, you know, he's taking a crap and...
Put the mushroom on there.
I don't want him pooping mushrooms.
That looks pretty good.
Yeah, it does, actually.
Yeah. See, interchangeable tails.
I think I'm going to try to stick it underneath because he'll have a better chance of surviving the...
Mm-hmm. There you go. I think that was the...
There we go. Okay, Fran, I need one like that. With a smaller,
You just made it.
I
You really need to holler at Brad, because he has
Oh,
the
yeah,
files.
he's
Ooh, I
the-
like that. That's kind of cool, like a shark nose.
yeah, hammerhead.
Oh, look, oh, it looks like his eyes are open really big, and he's like, ah! See that? I've been doing those cartoon things with Izzy a lot, and now I'm just, you know, seeing big eyeballs everywhere.
All right, let's rusticate.
I also changed the little emojis that were with the command ones. I thought those were better. Brad had a bunch of hearty eyes and, you know, lovey things, and I'm like, meh.
Ew.
Yeah. I changed that up. Ooh. That's quite a bit of paint.
Hey, it's metallic. been getting such good stuff from here. We're hoping for some more.
Yeah, Diane, she didn't like the too cute.
You have to have just the right amount of pressure on that to get.
Oh, Trisha's working on her postcard. Ooh.
Well, I wished it was that color.
All right, you got your mushroom down on the plate.
I'm not worried about the plate.
Okay.
Look at that.
I love it. That's kind of like he pooted, and I went, poop.
Yeah, his parachute's on his poop.
He's pooping spores.
Okay, well now there's still some good mucky muck going on there. We'll just put that over yonder. I mean, look how cool that's gonna look. But that needs to dry all the way.
Better late than never, Darcy. I appreciate it.
What?
She goes, well, Mariah, she mentioned the giveaway earlier. Here's that command.
Okay, we're gonna use
lime green.
Let me turn that over and make sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Whew, sorry.
I don't know though.
I don't like
I want
that.
it to look ancient-y.
Yeah. Ancient-y.
Ancient-y.
I think you need to stick with some of your goldens, your fluids over there.
Well, or what about this dude?
Yeah.
I never use this color.
Well, you usually
This
just
is
end up with
ochre.
that color.
And see, it's really not like 100%, but it's as close as you can possibly get.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't really like it all that much. But in this case, I think it might be just what the doctor ordered. So we've got lots of, there's little sparkly bits going on there, and this will look like, you know, a sandstorm, you know, a sandstorm, sandstone monument, kind of, sort of thing.
Yeah. Here, Francis. Why do men think that all girls like pink fluffy hearts? Did you put some edgy skulls into the icons, Mariah? No, I didn't do that. But I can change Nightbot to a little more, you know, I can put the skulls in there rather than the hang with us and our ARTY friends. We do want to seem friendly, though.
Yeah.
It's like once you get to know us, that's okay, but, you know. I won't scare people right out of the, you know, get-go.
Space aliens left this behind in the pyramids. Yep. All right. See what else we got going on here. You know, I might just go ahead and use some of that.
Oh,
yellow
yeah, I think
ochre
that
on
would
the
be
top of
lovely.
This. Holy moly.
Use that paint.
Thought I couldn't live without it.
Yes. Exactly. Thank you, Darcy. Oh, I think this is going to be lovely. Well, I was just talking about like the regular emojis because that's usually what we use in the chat stuff. Aw.
Yeah. Really picked up, didn't it? A lot of the details that I didn't even really know that were there.
Uh-huh.
I like that a lot.
Why did you think? Mouse says, actually, I thought your PM Artist Studio photo was intimidating. That's why I didn't follow you for a long time. Did we look angry? Should we change our photo and be more friendly? P had one where she looked real snotty. I almost used it. And then I was like, she looks really
You should
shedgy.
see my driver's license picture. If I
She was.
I
It was not. It was a long day.
I wanted to stab this dude. Oh, he was so rude. Incredibly rude.
Well, I don't think working at the DMV, like...
If they had
people
been
are-
slammed, I would understand it. When I walked across into there, and this was like before COVID,
Yeah.
so they don't even have that for an excuse. He was just being his little pissy, bureaucratic, poopy diaper head self, and lording his authority
Yeah,
because he
sometimes.
could.
Yeah.
I was just like, I was just incensed.
We
You
should
can
show
tell by
her
the
picture.
picture that.
I'll crop it out and show you guys.
Oh my gosh, I just went on to I didn't have a piece of paper down there. I cannot believe I did that. Oh my god.
You're like, it's so good, I'm going to keep that. Oh, dang it. Oh, that's funny. That was good.
Oh well, life goes on. Okay, now what?
Mouse says, I thought the channel could be like, you think you art because you're not smiling. But I guess you could. But I guess it could be the girl should smile thing. Yeah, we're trying to look,
I tried to look pleasant without looking, stupid. And like,
kind of hokey. You don't want to be hokey.
I don't know.
Should we do some hokey ones? Maybe I should change it up every once in a while and just, see if the numbers start going up.
I'm thinking, and I'm thinking going this dark brown.
You could hold up some prints and. No, don't do that one. That one makes me want to barf.
Okay, let me see. What about this one?
Oh, I like that. That's very like.
Hallelujah.
Mouse says jazz hands in your profile. Like the kitty thing. I think we should do that one. That would be hilarious. I'd be good with that.
Maybe I need to wear jazzier stuff like I've got on right now. This looks more friendly.
Well, remember what I usually do is I actually Photoshop it so it,
Oh, our outfits match.
yeah. I mean, we could do that with photos, but Brad doesn't take the right photo of us.
He doesn't.
We're trying. He doesn't listen to us. And he always, like, getting me from weird angles where I don't like that.
This is Van Dyke. And I do have a new bottle of that. What?
Duck face. Do you know what duck face is?
Mm-mm.
You know where you go, you do.
Oh, I don't do that. I don't
Yeah.
do that ever.
No, that definitely wouldn't be right on with our demographic, I don't think. Oh, and then Lynn says finger heart. Like this.
Oh, well, Izzy would lie that.
Oh, she would, yes. Izzy's on board with that. She can dokie dokie, too. We should... we could do it with paintbrushes.
Is somebody writing all this down?
Well, we got
God
it
knows
on-
we will not remember
we got it on video.
Oh my gosh. Fran, check this out.
Are you guys seeing that? It's not really showing
It's
up very
very
well. And
velvety. Oh.
you gotta hold it up closer to the camera because I'm not gonna do the zoom thingy. And there, the lighting changed. I knew it would if you. Now you can bring it back down a little bit. Do it slowly. Dun dun dun. But yes, it almost looks kind of like a cool face. Like there's nostrils and a little bit of.
Oh, yeah. Eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Little hair on the side. Nice big old earring. Well, now I wished I could remember which ones I could.
Well, we're usually tiny though, so I would have a. It would probably be low res or not the right resolution for us to use.
Here, let's pull this one. see what happens.
Mouse says, any photo with excited open mouth. That's funny.
Well, that might be why, you know, I'm glad that they're sharing these things because, you know, we don't think about that. I just told Mariah, I said, I would just rather look professional rather than, you know.
I should put up the Noe one. Maybe I'll put it up in Maker so you guys can see where, because I mean she really does look like super Noe. I love it. It's very appropriate.
I don't even
but
know.
But it's also inappropriate for
I don't
like, trying to
know.
attract people.
I don't even know how I look when I do. What's my Noe look? Slightly.
That's the one right there. Kinda.
Yes, looking down.
It's almost her duck face.
Oh. Looking over my glasses.
Yeah, that, you know, kind of.
Well, come on, y'all. Isn't this nice?
I love it. See, what's really cool, now, remember, we got the snake skin and the honeycombs. Both of which kind of do similar things, but, you know, depending on which way you want to go with them, I think that for, like, mermaid stuff, fish, I mean, not only just the snake skin, but dragons, and just, it has a lot of potential for some very cool patterning.
Yes. Yes. All right, what are we going to put on here? Okay, well, let's try a little.
Here, Devin says we need a character sketch of P doing the side eye and M laughing. Yeah. Like that.
Squinting a little bit, so
Giving me the dirty look.
mean.
Yeah.
Mean look. Izzy says, she goes and tells her mother, I'm going to go tell my mother that you're looking at me mean.
Like
I said, you know what? You're just such a little lightweight. You need to
that's...
toughen up.
Well, Mouse, I'm so happy that, like, you figured out that we're obviously not. She says you do look professional. But I found that intimidating because I'm not professional. So I thought the lives might be like people without degrees shouldn't art. I don't have a degree.
Mariah doesn't have a degree. She did go. She went to. She spent a lot of hours because she used to go to class with me because I didn't have a babysitter.
Yeah, I went to school longer, like when I was of the age. What? Let's see, 5 to 6-ish.
Well, until you went to school.
Okay, well, so then it would have been 4 or 5.
Yeah, she was like 4 years old.
Yeah.
And she used to go to all my classes. And
so I went to more class then than when I was actually enrolled.
Yeah.
That was a problem.
She used to go. And one time she went with me to my German class. And I let her take her colored pencils. Because, you know, we couldn't afford childcare. I mean, we could barely afford to go to school. But, Scotty and I would take turns taking her. So
exactly, yeah.
And so she's in my German class, and we're, you know, translating and talking Deutsch. And she's got her colored pencils there, and all of a sudden they all started just hitting the floor.
Well, it was those desks that have, you know, that are on a
slanted
slant.
Tops,
And,
yes.
you know, once one went, they all went. And then I got that look, you know,
the one.
Like,
and then she went to her dad, with her dad, to a math seminar, and she had M&Ms.
I don't remember.
Some kind of candy that
dropped all over the floor. I think you guys started just putting me on the floor after that.
Yes.
Just back in the corner.
Look at this. I got this little leftover paint hair here.
Oh, man. Look at that.
Okay, well, that's not terribly interesting thus far, but we're just going to go ahead. I'll just pull some more paint off here. We're just chit-chatting and...
Oh, yeah, we're jokey and fun. So she thinks that I think she thinks we should
we should not have such a serious.
Yeah, we need to emulate that in our photo.
Well, I think that's a really good thing because, you know, she's thinking that somebody else is too. And I mean, we're very approachable.
Most of the time.
Yeah. Okay, let me see here. Let me see here. Let me see.
Well, we're glad to, Mouse. We're glad to.
Well, that's half and half. Oh, let's just use a little.
I did CAD stuff for a lot. It really messed up my shoulder. That was the main thing that messed up this one shoulder, was because of the CAD work. Because it's a lot of this.
Oh, that
long.
was a terrible job. The only other worst job that you had was with the decorating twits.
It was the gourmet people. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
The catalog people.
Hey, you did get some good. We got some good
I
dishes.
got some good dishes. I learned that that's not what I want to do.
Hey, sometimes in life that's really important. I used to tell my kids that.
I had a few jobs that I was like, nah, no, that the CAD one was that, and the catalog one.
All right, we're gonna let that dry, and then we're gonna pull it with gold.
So this is the snake skin. So see, it's similar to the
It really is.
honeycomb, but
I don't know if I've got both of them here.
they are pretty groovy.
Whoa! See, this is the honeycomb. Oh, I should just get. I'm sorry, I'm a little slow on the uptake sometimes. See? I mean, they are very, very similar, but yeah, I think I did a look. Isn't that wonderful how I did that? I wonder if I'll remember. Hopefully. We'll remember.
Oh well, yeah. Most of the stuff was done in the software when I was. Colleen says, "How do you say if one person is thinking it, then there are others?" Remember in school we had a question. There was always someone else that was afraid
Absolutely.
to ask. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Or somebody, you know, there are a lot of people out there thinking, well, those snooty bitches, I'm not going to go watch them. All right, look at that. I told you this was going to be so wonderful.
Yeah, Fran wants one of those.
Fran wants one of these.
Yeah.
She wants the stencil or she wants the print.
She wants the print.
Oh. Well, she doesn't want one of her spaceships? Gosh, Fran, I was counting on you to really... Okay, now what was... Oh, here, this is what I was going to do.
Oh, I had to come back to say that the blue ombre honeycomb was gorgeous. Had my grandson look up from his homework, and we agreed that it would make a great fish cutout. Yeah, see? Want to see some fishes over there in Makers.
Fishes.
Fishes.
Fishes, Brad.
Well, I told him that I wanted to make... Mazzie's over here licking, so...
She's licking you?
Oh, no.
Oh, just licking.
Just licking.
In general.
Would you stop? Hey, just lay down. We'll just lay down.
Oh, here, I'll just put this
Okay,
over.
and then, yes, convergent something. That's what Fran says. That whole... If there's somebody thinking it, then there are others.
Yes. Well, I stopped saying there's no such thing as a stupid question because I mean to tell you, I taught school for 25 years and there are stupid questions.
Debsy says, how do you pick whether to use honeycombs or snake skins? For dragon scales.
It's usually whichever one I can find.
For dragon scales. I think that the honeycomb would be better simply because it is a bit larger. And I would think that dragon scales just, you know, if it wasn't a mythical creature, I'm thinking that it would be larger, for sure. You know. That's going to be cool. Don't overburn them. Do you want me to read that, Darcy?
What?
I'm going to read Mouse's first. As a more sciencey type, I may have been traumatized by meeting scary liberal arts majors saying, I can't believe that you can't recognize the influence of Foucault while holding wine.
Oh, you know,
that's good,
there's
Rose.
always some of them in every group.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, she has her
I'm
moments.
loving this, loving it, and I'm going to need.
Okay, here's Darcy. She says, I'm married. There are stupid questions, and usually hubby is asking me. Yes.
Yes. You're just like, really?
Oh, and then Diane worked at, she worked at Costco for 12 years. Trust me, there are a lot of stupid questions.
I know, but you know, I just love those Costco people. Even though I would be asking stupid questions, they
like
just
what, like
acted
where
like
something
it
is while you're
wasn't.
standing right next to it.
And I don't know what it is about Costco, but the nicest people in the entire planet work there.
They do.
And I really,
That is when she went. She doesn't go anymore.
I don't. Well, I did when I lived in Anchorage.
Well, when you guys-
That was like, that was sort of our entertainment, you know, Friday night entertainment.
And then before COVID, when you moved here, you would go.
Yeah.
And they would take Izzy.
Mm-hmm. See, look at that. Isn't it looking cool?
See, I think that was very dragony.
All right, now we're going to leave that, and then we're going to pull it with something.
I think the gold would be fantastic.
Shiny.
Yes. Or even the Pebeo.
What about this blue?
That too. Yes.
Okay, we'll make that decision. It might be rushing a little bit, but that's okay. Here we go.
That happens to me sometimes too, Fran. Like, all of a sudden you go, whoa, I'm tired.
I got a really good night's sleep last night, and I had this weird dream though, and it was about, okay, so I had these 3 eggs,
What are you talking
and this is my dream.
Oh.
These 3 eggs, and I kept trying to figure out what it meant and how they were supposed to go together. And I mean, I woke up thinking about this. And I'm like, what does that mean?
What does that mean? Maybe it was like the Game of Thrones kind of 3-egg kind of thing.
I don't know, but you know, I remember the edges of the eggs somehow or other connected to the edge of the other eggs, and they all went together, but I couldn't figure it out. And I was just very distraught.
Otherwise, you slept great.
Yeah. Otherwise. That. I thought that was a
She
silly.
likes it a lot. Did you put down yeah, you put down a piece of paper.
Yeah, okay, let's see if we can pull this.
This is the dark one.
This is the darkie.
You got one of those spots in that. Hey, what's going on over it? I wonder, are you setting it on your...
No, there's nothing on top of them.
Is it your thumbprint?
I don't think so.
Kind of looks about the right size.
Possibly.
We're solving mysteries, y'all.
Okay.
I don't know if that was, yeah.
I think that's really lovely. It's very subtle.
Gretchen says it's exacerbating.
Well, it was really on there.
Oh. Mouse says, I saw a horror movie where there was 3 eggs represented the Trinity in the reverse. In reverse. Maybe like the... Is that the, you know... Oh, wow.
energy.
Mouse says, yeah, it's the birth of the Antichrist. Sometimes I think horror movies are more silly than scary.
Definitely.
I don't like them. I have bad dreams.
Well, this egg thing was really bothering me.
Weren't we going to make eggs? We had some eggs.
You were going to make deviled eggs because yours are better than mine.
If you mention the deviled eggs in front of Izzy again, I'm going to bonk you on your head.
I want some, so I'm going to talk about it.
Well, somebody better than go get the eggs. And then
I think we already have them. I think Castle already got them. Cheers. I'm out of my good whiskey. My bourbon, and I'm drinking the cheap crap. It's not nearly as good.
Well, it's some stuff the neighbor made.
It doesn't measure up. I'm telling you. Now that I've had the good stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, it just goes down smoother than a ripe mango. These are kind of nice.
All right, can we go through the prints real quick?
Sure.
And we got 15 minutes, sort of.
Just over here.
Well, you put some questions in the chat, y'all.
What? What questions?
Just questions.
Questions?
Mm-hmm.
I'll just pull another couple prints since we've got 15 minutes. I mean, it's not going to take me 15 minutes to go through everything we've done today. I love that. I'm going to start using that more. Look at how nice and, I mean, it's a lovely textural surface that I've just not really been using so much.
Oh, Candy says maybe it stands for ideas that have not hatched yet.
Oh.
That are interconnected.
That is really, yeah. Well, I keep talking to Mariah, and we're at a standoff because we want to put my desk behind me where this one is.
Because this thing pushes in.
Yeah,
It
goes away. We don't have room enough for it to go out to put the desk
So we
out
deal with
that
the
way.
cart and the chair, the nest.
Yeah.
So that's why I say we should chip at these things little by little. Like, you know, snack station over here and all of this business actually.
Well, you can't get into that area anyway, and if you put something up there that you'd actually want to fetch.
Well, there are things on the cart that don't need to be fetched all the time, but certainly.
And that top shelf is totally inaccessible as far as I'm concerned.
As far as you are concerned, that is true. True that. But as far as I am concerned, it is actually usable space. But we could put the cute, pretty things, you know, the fancy things, further up with some of that up there.
True.
And make that usable space. Bring some of the cart stuff over here. Reorganize some of this all over here.
No, I don't know if I agree with all that.
I know.
That's why we haven't done it yet.
Well, still talking about it.
We can't come to an agreement. Oh my gosh, look at this little.
I love that.
It's just so
I hope it all pulls off there. I'll be. Look at that, like a champ.
It's because I've
Conditioned.
conditioned them. I need to condition all my plates when they start pulling really hard.
Somebody was asking about that on Instagram, and I told him, I said, you know, it's actually, she's usually better about the conditioning of the plate, but it all comes off.
Did you see how easily that one came off? And I can tell you by how this one feels. It's very sticky.
Mm-hmm. And not sticky and grabby, but sticky as in...
And if they start feeling dry, you really need to condition.
I'm not saying that one out loud.
What?
Ginger, yes, P does clean her brayers. If so, how? Well, that's when she gets the brayer skins.
Yeah. I guess so.
Gets everybody all fired up.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, the next question is, what do we do with those? We don't know yet. I will tell you, Eva Macy makes amazing collages with them. She made one.
Here, look at this. I
Beautiful.
pulled this off of my palette the other day.
This is palette skin.
Palette skin. I have to get to these before Izzy does because she really likes to do it too. And the problem with her is she doesn't have enough patience. She just pulls it off in little picky pieces.
Because she's in it for the pick and not for the trophy.
No, yeah, she didn't care about that. She's like picking. Here's one.
Such weirdos. So it's hilarious. So I've been watching a lot of these, you know, art things with Izzy, and we're drawing pictures. But one of these things, they did like a paint pour in a pan, let that dry, and it was very thin. Then they used a stencil to cut out like the shapes of the eyes and the mouth for the pumpkin, and then they just glued it on. But it was all like cool foreskin kind of stuff. I thought that was pretty nifty. Kind of crafty, but. Are you hearing me? Are you interested in that? Do you have any comments or
No.
just care? Okay. She's not interested in that.
Not particularly.
We could gel print some pumpkins. That's what I'm kind of saying, you know?
Gel print pumpkins?
Like if you could, I don't know. I just thought that would be kind of like how we did the shirts, perhaps.
Well, you're going to gel print on the side of a pumpkin?
Don't look at me like that.
I don't
These are
see-
ideas. There you go. There's their. That was a stupid question. Look.
I was trying to be, you know, diplomatic.
Mm-hmm. It didn't work. I knew exactly what you were thinking. Hide it better next time.
I shall endeavor to do so. All right, now this plate needs conditioning.
Oh, how do you? Okay, so we have some videos, Ginger. I can't remember. Like, I can't remember if I actually named the stream with it in there. I can look it up. I'll try to send you the link. But the basics of it is that you start from the side, and then you can clip it, right?
What are you talking about?
To peel your brayer.
Oh, yeah.
You want to kind of stretch that side parts, because what'll
Yeah,
happen...
and go all the way around and kind of pull it away from the side.
Mm-hmm.
Do the same thing on the other end. Then what I do is I take, and I have these wonderful little...
Oh, yes, it's the nail kit stuff.
Okay, this little jobber right here, this is like the shiznit.
Here, hold it up to the camera top-wise, because that's the bigger... Yeah, that old thingy. Little paddle-looking thing.
Little paddle-looking thing, because it fits down in there, and you don't have to worry about it messing up your... Now, I do use the pointed end when I'm cleaning off the... You know how this stuff gets built up right here? This is really a nice little tool to use for that. But this thing is great because then you can just kind of work it in there and stretch that skin enough that you can take your scissors and cut it so that then you can
Tear it. But don't poke your scissors or poke anything sharp into your brayer.
Because it will muss it about.
I know, we got some good ones going today, Gretchen. Fran soaks hers in the Murphy's oil, and then they're easier to pull off.
You can do that too. I just when I was trying to pull it off after I soaked it in the oil, it seemed like it was just kind of slicky and a little bit harder to.
Yeah.
I couldn't get a good. Boy, I need to clean that thing. Looks like.
Yeah, we need to get the. And now I got new razors. I'm very happy about that.
Poopy looking.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm just going ahead and doing this while y'all are.
Well, are you gonna look at? We have 7 minutes. Can you show the prints now?
Oh yeah, I can. I was just going along with the combo here, and
Cleaning and combo.
now that I've totally messed up my. I guess I went for 2 weeks with this one. That was probably. Okay, here we go. How about that jobber?
And where's its friend?
And its friend.
I think it's further down in the pile. Because you had it at the beginning.
And it's on tissue paper.
Not pure Murphy's oil, but in a tub of water with just a squirt or 2.
Ah. Well, I just
Murphy's.
put it on there straight. That could have been a problem. I don't know where it is. It'll turn up.
Okay. Loving that one. That one will go into the shop.
And I think I need to do one more and get more definition so that I've got
Yeah.
a line there. And now you know that I've taken off the tail,
Yeah.
I'll have to do something.
Well, you can bring the mushroom tail in.
I could bring the mushroom. I don't really like the mushroom tail. I think it makes it look cutesy.
Oh, is it too poofy?
Yeah, it's just, yeah, I need it to be a little more, I don't know, something.
Sinister.
Sinister. There you go. But now I do love this.
I love it too. It either looks like something's attacking him or he just pooped that out.
That could be his way of getting back down to.
Oh yes, that's what Fran said earlier. Sorry, I had to read that one out. That she says like it's like it's slowing them down. Parachute coming out.
Yeah. I think that was nice. Never did get back to that or that.
Well, they want to see the. I think some of them wanted to see the tissues because you didn't really show them because you're kind of quick with it. But yeah.
And then remember we decided that this was just too insipid. And then we went with this one. And this is where we got our good lines. And then...
Yeah, Fran really wants that one. The orange and blue. I love that one. I think you might... That one right there with the green could use a cool glaze. It might be a nice little finishing touch on it, depending on...
Well, what would you glaze it with?
I don't know, just something to kind of bring it all a little bit more together. Maybe tone it back just a little bit, or darken it up a little bit. Just a little.
Well, I think you have to be really careful in doing something like that because you're going to be covering up. Now, it just depends. If, you know, if you were using something that was very...
Or I could go over it with sprays.
Well, there's always that.
There is.
Always that.
Hello, Tina. I love that one. It is kind of too bad.
I'm going to redesign I'm going to work with Brad and redesign the back side of that because I love everything else about this. But it's too big and it goes off the page. Here we go. Here's its friend.
Yeah. Well, and Fran was even talking about that she kind of wanted a smaller set. But the problem is when we start making it smaller, then you're going to lose some of those details in the feet, and they've got to just be open, whatever. So maybe just making a different back end on him, you could have sort of the best of both worlds.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. 100%. That's kind of not so interesting, but this is, I think this is interesting.
Oh, she wants the right one, that one. Of the two prints. Of the orange and blue ones.
This one?
No. You put them side by side, the honeycomb prints.
Oh, this one.
That you found its friend. Mm-hmm.
Found its friend. She wants this one.
That's the one on the left.
Yeah, this is the one. This is the paper. This is the tissue paper.
Paper or tissue paper? Put the other one in the shop.
I'll just put all these over here because Mariah takes them away and does her photography thing.
We're going to have to send me a screenshot of which one you want, Fran. Tissue. She
likes she wants the tissue one. Wow.
Perfect.
Woofing things here.
A woofing thing. Alright guys, well, we are here at the end of the stream. Oh, Sophie says, yes, province, of Pabeo. Pabeo.
Pebeo. Peb-E-O.
Sophie would know. Sophie's French, I think. Still can't get it right. All right. Remember, on Thursday, we will have Isabella with us. So, have your stuff ready. She won't be here long because she, you know, just for all our sakes, because plus she fizzles out. Oh, the cat's coming to visit now. Boy, we've had everybody in here today. I think that's pretty much it. So just get ready for Thursday. We'll have that plus some other things. It'll be Thursday thoughts. We'll have some thoughts by then, and I guess that's pretty much it. We'll see you then. Bye, guys.
Bye.